Might as well be 5 o'clock. We are 12 hours later than what we like to do. Um, it's just been one thing after another. The other driver didn't get any sleep, so she got up a little bit later, like noon 30 or so, and she wasn't done packing. So she finished packing, and my son walked in and said the truck's dead on the side of the road. So I had to go call the tow truck. I had to go to the truck and at least drop the key off. So that's what I did. I dropped the key off, and then the tow truck company still has to go get it. But I was like, I can't wait any longer. I gotta get on the road. So it's 5 o'clock, exactly 12 hours late. But I'm not at home. My wife's gonna be with me. I'm not gonna get eaten by this truck. Not today. Don't do it, you dumbass. There you go. Hit your brakes. All righty. So yeah, road trip. I am like just beat up now. I am beat up for today. I am done. So hopefully this gets my mind off of the day that I've had. One thing after another. But that's okay. I've got a little bit of work to do in Oklahoma City. I already called the engineer there and let him know that I was not going to be there today. So thanks, Ronnie, for making me come in late. So I'll be there sometime tomorrow. I don't know how far we're going to get today. Don't know. Don't know. Need some comments. That's faux show. You guys ever see that show? It was like a movie or something. And it was show enough. Show enough. That was pretty funny. That was a funny movie. So yeah, driving with two cars today. My wife's following me. We'll go to Oklahoma City. We'll drop off this piece of gear, and then we'll head on to Lake of the Ozarks. We'll go up there. I'll work all week, and then the next week I'm off. And my daughter gets married. I'm so happy for her. So, and then I don't know what we're gonna do after that. It might be a Vegas trip. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out in the next couple of weeks what they're gonna do. We stopped by Canes. Ah, stopped by Canes. My wife stopped by Canes and got me some canes. And I don't know, she just left the wrap around on the top part of the straw, but it's all in my mouth now. I wasn't paying attention. Son of a gun. Uh, you know what they say, if it's not one thing, it's your brother. No whammies, no whammies. That's a nice green Corvette on the other side. Came up. That was weird. Weird looking wrap. A lot greener than my Corvette. It was almost like a grass green out of a cacti green that I didn't even get a chance to drive. Right. Oh, so we're on I-35, leaving the north side of San Antonio with a pocket full of sunshine. Whoa, wait, hey, whoa, wait. Gonna be one of those kinds of days, I think. On the road for 6 minutes. 6 minutes. On my headphone case. That's not it. I need my other headphone case. You guys ever have just like one of those days? That is today. That is one of those days. Probably got about 5 hours left for today. I'm gonna try to make it up to Gainesville. I think it's Gainesville, right? Just south of the border. It's only 5 hours out of a long trip, so. Oh, I forgot to start my mileage over. Last trip was 1,400 miles on the way home, the last part. I think it's from Vegas, maybe. It's supposed to be 850 miles or so. That's how far we're supposed to be going. It usually takes right around 14, 15 hours. Normally, that's if I'm just driving. Hello. I can see the comment, but I can't see what it says. I think it says hi. It's pretty far away. I'm trying to find out how people. I've seen other people do it where it reads the comments, but I don't know how to do that. And I have an iPhone. I think you can do it with a Google phone, but I don't know about how to do it with an iPhone. So, but hello. Thanks for the comment. Uh-oh, business call. Got me. All right, and we're back. Oh my goodness. Just phone call after phone call after phone call. Working on these transmitters over the phone with our local engineers. It's quite the challenge. But we got the site up. Got it up, so that's good. We got that site going. Now I still have to go back. And put some metering on it and make sure it's good, but it seems to be good. Yeah, sun's going down. We might have to stop in Waco. I don't know. I'm beat. It's been a long day. Long day. A bunch of trials and tribulations. One thing after another. Shoot. I hope I have my laptop. If not, I guess I'll have someone FedEx it to me. Oh, I have it. Good. Crisis averted. That's something that went right today. See what? You pick up, you just knock the miles down. Yeah, I see that guy's right on your butt. Yeah, so I think it doesn't matter what you put the speed limit at. People are still going to go 10 over. They're still going to go 10 over. We're over by the Tesla factory, I believe. Should be pretty close. Unless we passed it already. And Circuit of the Americas is over here, the racetrack. I don't know what else is over here. Well, that looks weird. All those lights up there. I wonder if that's a reflection of the sun, is what it looks like. That might be Tesla. Up. Let's see who wrote. Who wrote me? It's about 30. Oh, and there was on the live. That was pretty cool. He's like, you better not get caught by me. It was pretty cool. So it was really hard to become a highway patrol or whatever he said. I think right now I'm tired. deputy. It was, I don't know. I don't know what it was called. It was not a Texas Ranger. Highway Patrol, Highway something Patrol. But anyway, he was saying it was difficult to get in. I'll think of the word in a minute, I'm sure. But he was saying he had a like bench press 400 pounds. I was like, holy cow, are you shitting me? 400 pounds? Jeez. Yeah, it sounds like it's hard to get in. Then this other guy got on later and said that he bench pressed 600 pounds before. I was like, holy cow. I've always sucked at bench pressing. Always. I don't know why. I don't know. Just not very strong in that department, I guess. Or I was doing it wrong, maybe. I'm no Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's for sure. Hey, you can't park there. Jeez. Well, the tow truck people called me. They called me and said they're on their way to get my truck. Should be any time now. And they're going to go drop it off at the house. We'll see what the damage is when I get home. It's either a transmission or an engine, I'm pretty sure. And I just bought the darn thing. I just bought it like a month ago, I think. It might have been a whole month. I don't know. It's like a 2006 F-150, 170,000 miles on it. Still in pretty decent shape. So I thought, I mean, it ran, the engine sounded great. Transmission was working. I don't know. Trail of fluid away from the house. No one noticed. I wouldn't have noticed it either. Behind you, I mean. I don't know. I don't know. Who am I? I ain't no mechanic. Wish I was a mechanic. Might be a mechanic after that. I don't know. I like the truck. I mean, it's not like the end all be all. I mean, it's an older truck, but I was kind of looking forward to having a truck. I mean, I got the Bronco. I had the Bronco and I got the Corvette. I don't think either one of them would carry a long 4x4. I mean, the Bronco I could probably make do. You know, open up the back window and shove it all the way in and blah blah blah. But I don't figure it out one way or another. One way or another. I've never replaced a transmission in a car before. But you know what we have? We've got YouTube. That's right. YouTube Backyard Mechanic. Go pull one from, watch a couple of YouTube videos. Grab some tools. Alright, go to the junkyard and pull one right off the shelf. Imagine a used transmission, probably not more than, I don't know, $1,500. Figure out how to take the old one off, put the new one on. I don't know. I think they're just bolt-on. I don't know for sure, but texting me. I guess I'll have to find out when I stopped. Found out the other day I could do a poll right from my phone. Oh, it's a tow truck guy. Perfect. I love this tow truck company. So they're based out of like Shirts, Texas, which is by San Antonio, called Roadrunner Towing. I've had like 3 cars, I think, towed, and they've been professional every single time. It does cost some money, but I don't think it's ridiculous. I mean, they towed it about, I don't know, 10, 15 miles, and it was $200. I think it's pretty reasonable. Really, I mean, it was a lot better than me trying to find a U-Haul, trying to find someone with a truck that I would have to be able to tow that truck with. Yeah, I don't mind at all. Oof, someone's gonna eat all that tire. Jeez, man, that was Shredville right there. Someone's gonna eat all that stuff. I'm not in my Corvette running through that crap. Oh, how far do we have to go? My wife is awesome. My wife's driving behind us in the Ford Bronco. She's driving behind us. She knew I was wanting to get over without even using my turn signal. She knew. Then she let me in. How sweet. So kind. She's awesome. She doesn't like driving long distance anymore. She used to. She didn't mind at all. Now she has such a hard time sometimes. Oh, there's a nice recliner on the side of the road. If anyone's looking for a light round lazy boy. There's one right there off of State Highway 130. Going toward Georgetown. We should be getting pretty close. Sometimes the map will tell you, oh yeah, you're going to be exiting here or whatever, but it's just telling me I have 110 miles to go. Another comment. I'm gonna open up my YouTube on my other phone and see what the comment says. It's purple. That's all I know right now. It's about as far as I can see because the phone's up in the dash. Here. Switch account. We're gonna switch accounts. Go here and here. Oh, turn the voice switch account. Hey, James. James Johnson, how are you doing? How are you today? I am doing better now that I'm finally on the road. We were supposed to leave at 0500 this morning, a.m., and we left at 5 o'clock p.m. because people weren't ready, which is fine. Well, people weren't ready, and then my truck, my son had my truck, he was on his way to work, and the truck spewed all type of oil or transmission fluid, I'm not even sure which. So he just walks in the back door, like, truck broke down. I was like, what? What's going on? Oh, I look outside, there's a trail of fluid out from my driveway. Something happened. So I think I need a transmission or an engine in the truck. And it's like, geez Louise. So it's just been delay after delay after delay. But I'm glad we're on the road. I feel a lot better now that we're on the road. You know, leave all your worries behind. The tow truck driver just texted me. I asked him to put it at my other house. At my other house, underneath the carport if he could, and he did. Did a really good stand-up job, so that makes me happy. He did really good. I think we should be getting back on 35. If I remember this corner like I used to. Let me slow it down just a hair. Just a smidge. About 10 miles an hour difference. Yeah, there's I-35, and it's looking clear. We went around Austin. We went around Austin because Austin was traffic. Oh, crapola. Like a big dip there in the road. I am a certified electric and HVAC, plumbing, and welding. Holy crap. You just do it all. That's awesome. That is awesome. I wish I knew any one of those. Electric, HVAC, plumbing. Well, plumbing, I think I have plumbing pretty well down. I'm getting some electrical done. Well, electrical down, you know, I can change the circuit breaker and I can run some wire, things like that, but I don't hang a new panel, a new breaker panel or anything like that. Now, I definitely don't do anything with live power. That to me is nuts. My son, he was becoming an electrician, and he said it's only 110 volts, don't worry about it, just do it when it's hot. I'm like, you're crazy. Crazy. He said, yeah, it'll zap you a little bit. Like, no, thank you, son. I don't. Just turn the dang breaker on. Well, that's awesome. Plumbing and then welding. I want to buy a welder, just a small one, a little hobby, little bitty hobby one. I think that would be kind of cool. Born and raised in North Carolina. I wasn't born and raised anywhere. My dad was in the military. He was in the military for 24 years. And he retired in San Antonio, kind of where I live now. He retired, and then I went to high school there in San Antonio. Before that, we were in California. So, and before that, we were in New York, and before that, we were in California again, and before that, we were in Hawaii. Before that, we were in Florida, and before that, we were in Michigan, where I was born. They were all over the place. So then after high school, I worked for a couple of years, and then I joined the military, and I was in the military for 21 years. So I was all over the place. We've got some purple lights up there, some red and blue. Yeah, so I was in the military for a while, for 21 years, and I did AFN, AFRTS, the television radio. It's what I kind of fell into, and it's treated me right so far. So I retired from the military. I worked for CBS for a little while. I worked for NPR for a little while, TBN, and then I went on to onto this company now. So now I go around and fix, troubleshoot, repair television transmitters, really across the country, mainly in the West, but normally it's pretty good. It pays really well, and I enjoy it, but it sure is a lot of travel. But I haven't been to North Carolina in a long time. Married to a farmer daughter. That's perfect. Nothing wrong with that. That sounds like a pretty good life to me. You already know how to weld and all that. That's perfect for living out there. I mean, you've got to be self-sufficient, and it looks like you guys are well on your way to that. That's awesome. I married my wife. She was in San Antonio. We actually went to the same high school and didn't know it. And then I joined the military, and then I was down on leave in San Antonio from Dallas-Fort Worth area. And she lived out in the country. She was a country girl. And we met. 6 months later, we were married. So we're still married 33 plus years later. We're still hanging in there. Uh-oh. Phone call. Hey, Jorge.
Hey, Doug, it's Jorge.
Hey.
Sorry. Or I know you talk about Palm Springs.
Palm Springs? All right, I'm back. It was a co-worker. I asked her to help me out with this one system out in California that I was putting together, but I'm on the road, so I can't click into the transmitter right now. So he's going to help me out. Got 4 kids, and they're all on their own. That's good. I have 5 kids. I have 5, and they're not all on their own, but they will be shortly. Whoa, that car just cut that other car off. Jeez Louise. I don't like driving in the cities anymore. They just don't care. I have 5 kids. In fact, one of them we're trying to get to now. She's getting ready to get married. A couple of weeks. Should be good. Yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about getting a welder. I'd like to get just something. Just a small little, even 110 would be okay. I mean, I would rather have a 220, but I have an outlet in my garage for a 220. I can weld stuff to my Bronco or my trailer. Smart things to weld to your trailer, like a koozie koozie holder. And a cup holder for my beer. You know, smart things. Maybe a winch. Winch on the front of the trailer. Pencil holder. I don't see my wife. Oh, there she is. This is confusing as all. Oh! Oh, hope she missed that one. That was a large tire snake in the middle of the road. Jeez. And that's why I don't like. I used to ride motorcycles. And I'm glad I don't anymore. Just crap like that. That's a good time. Good time. North Carolina. I was thinking about driving out. I don't know. Is Deals Gap? Is that in North Carolina? Or is it in like Tennessee? It's where Tail of the Dragon is. I've been out there once before. And that was a long story. We were supposed to take a Corvette out there and ended up taking a Ford Edge SUV. It was stupid. But now I have a Corvette, so I'm trying to make a trip out there. It was supposed to be in April, but then now it looks like my company's going to have me swamped in April, so I'm going to have to pick another day. So maybe a day in June. Go out there and do Tail of the Dragon. Have you been out there for to that Tail of the Dragon yet? It's pretty cool. It's like 311 miles. I can't tell what the hell that is. I guess it's two motorcycles. Yeah, it's motorcycles. 3 motorcycles coming up on my right, and I'm just going. You guys have nowhere to go, so hopefully you guys are exiting or get behind me. My wife left a lot of space, and now she's even getting over and letting the motorcycles in. She's such a good driver. She flashed me, let me over. I just want those motorcycles to pass me. I don't like having the motorcycles behind me. That just makes it, I don't know, it's kind of rough. Like I don't want to accidentally get over a lane and have one of those bikers there. But I also don't want to be going this fast either. I would say I'm going the speed limit, wink wink, but red cigarettes. I used to smoke when I was in the military, and I smoked almost the whole time I was in the military. And I quit. I quit about 13 years ago, I guess. Like right before I left the military, I needed to have back surgery, and my doctor said that if I was still smoking, he wasn't going to do the surgery, and I needed it. I needed it pretty bad. I was in a lot of pain. So I quit. I took this pill called Zyban, and it really helped me out. And then once I quit, I was like, okay, I'm not a smoker anymore. Never looked back. and to come to, you know, I've been so close so many times before for quitting. I can't believe how close I was. And I was literally like one more day away from quitting, really. So I quit. You know, I don't recommend it. It was I found out that it was a real waste of time for me. For me, it was a lot of time. it wasn't so much about the money because we were on the base, and on base you didn't have to pay tax, the cigarette sin tax. So it wasn't even really about the money toward the later part of my career. We had a little bit of money, so it wasn't really about the money. But I'm glad I quit. I mean, I quit 13 years ago, so they said, basically that my lungs are about as healthy as they're going to get, and I have, from smoking, I have a small bit of emphysema, and my doctor said it will never get any better, but since you don't smoke, it will not get any worse either. So that's good. Yeah, I'll urge you to quit for your own health, if not for anything else. And my wife quit too. She quit at the same time. She quit at the same time as I did, so we're both. And again, it saves me a lot of time because I used to just end up going outside, smoke 2 or 3 cigarettes, and it was just a waste of like half an hour. So a lot of time wasted. But I mean, it was a lot of good times in the military happening on the smoke deck. So I don't know. No judgment zone here. Nothing.